And we're back with a brand new episode of Hero ISL Top 5, and this one features some absolute thunderbolts because we're looking at the top 5 long-range goals scored in the season 2019-20 of the Hero Indian Super League. And at number 5, we have a goal from the blue from the Northeast United FC Greek playmaker Triadis. Now Triadis impressed in the 2018-19 season and returned for the first part of the 2019-20 season. But this strike that gave him his first ever Hero ISL goal beat Amrinder Singh in the Mumbai City FC goal came just 9 minutes after the start in a half that featured 4 goals on number 5.
Than brawn these days in modern football.
Always needed a bit more, really.
Triadis! Oh! Showstopper! Well at the start of this game, within the first 10 minutes, what a strike!
Absolutely unbelievable. That has flown in the back of the net.
At number 4, we have the big man Bart, or Bartholomew Obeche. Now every striker has a favourite opposition, but if you ask Obeche, he'll probably say Chennai FC. He has, after all, scored 8 goals in 4 appearances against the 2-time champions. And this one came from long distance after a well-worked training ground routine. Yes, it didn't affect the result at the end, but it did set him on his way to scoring his second hat-trick against Chennai FC on number 4.
Low scorers in the league. That's driven. Oh! That is an immaculate, exquisite, outstanding goal from Ogbeche. Andy, I'm surprised you haven't stood up and saluted him for that, because that is an absolute stunning strike from Ogbeche.
At number 3, we have the youngster Vinit Rai's goal against Chennai FC, and what a way to score your first ever Hero Indian Super League goal. Just after Jerry had put Odisha FC ahead, Vinit Rai also added his name on the score sheet with a bullet, as our commentator Andy Pascalidis called it famously, which led Odisha FC to back-to-back wins, which they would eventually convert to 4 on the trot. But Vinit Rai's goal on number 3.
Nanda Kumar. Coming is Aridane. Back to Tabar. Now the bullet!
A great finish.
That is a golazo! How sweet it is from Vinit Rai!
Now a list of long-range goals is incomplete without featuring a man who scored more goals from distance than any other, not just last season, but actually in the league's history. Marcelinho showed his audacity and skill time and again last season, scoring some absolute screamers. This one secured Hyderabad FC's first win of the season, and it came with Marcelinho's signature postage stamp, that too in Hyderabad's first home match.
Can Marcelinho do it? He can! Oh, yes indeed! That is a golazo and a half! Is it the goal that will take the points for the new kids on the block, Hyderabad FC?
Right in the top corner, no keeper saving that. It's got to be an absolute wonder save to pick that out, right in the top corner.
Now completing this list is arguably one of the greatest goals scored in the history of the Hero Indian Super League. Rafael Crivellaro's strike was not just outside the box, it was actually out of our imagination, possibly even out of the world, because they were finding it very difficult to beat the Northeast United FC keeper up until then. But then Rafael Crivellaro came up with this long-range strike that you will remember for a very, very long time. Why beat the keeper from inside the box when you can score goals like that? Number 1.
There's his second one. And Vishal, I think, has been...
From distance, Subhashish Roy Chaudhary has been beaten. We'll take a look at that again. I'll tell you what, that's got to be a blinder of a strike to have gone in from that sort of distance.
Some stunning and spectacular strikes, not in the least Rafael Crivellaro's effort from long distance. I'll remember that one for a very, very long time indeed. But that's all we have for you in this edition of Hero ISL Top 5. If you enjoyed it, tell us why. Until the next time, it's goodbye.